Diary of an OAD, that's me, yeah. The diary of an OAD, you wanna see? Diary of an OAD, that's who I be. I wanna show you what I go through on a daily. Diary of an OAD, that's me, yeah. The diary of an OAD, you wanna see? Diary of an OAD, that's who I be. I wanna show you what I go through on a daily.
Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to Diary of an OAD. Today I'm looking at low mood. I've just been in a really, I can't even say bad mood, but I've just felt really low over the past few days. And it's funny because I sat there thinking, well, what's happened? Why has it come on all of a sudden? But it hasn't really, because for the past couple of weeks, my appetite's been really crap. Like, I've not really been fancying anything for breakfast. I've very rarely been hungry. And then sometimes it gets to like 11 o'clock at night and I think, oh, wow, actually, you haven't had any dinner. And it's funny because I've suffered from depression for quite some time now, but it still takes me a while to actually gauge, oh, actually, this is probably what's happening. So I've been really tired. I wake up and I'm just so tired and I'm finding myself falling back asleep. And this has been over the past few days. And it only clicked to me today that the past 2 days, for whatever reason, I didn't take my medication. So I'm on a medication called sertraline, it's in the category of antidepressants, but it's for my anxiety and it's to help with some of the symptoms of my anxiety. But for 2 days in a row, I didn't take it. And that's because I slept in, because it's half term. So I thought, hey, why not? Slept in, and then by the time I woke up, it was too late to take it, because you have to take it at approximately the same time every day. So this morning when I woke up, I shot out of bed and reached for my water to take my tablet, purely because I thought, wow, I can't believe that not having taken my tablet for 2 days is having such a massive effect on me. So yeah, so again, it's like I said, part and parcel of me doing this Diary of an OAD is just to kind of enlighten you on what some of the daily struggles or daily dramas that someone with either OCD or anxiety or depression or lucky me, all three, has to try and work through. So now I'm starting to feel a bit emotional. I think I'm kind of using this vlog as a way to talk openly. So it's a bit scary because I might actually let you know things that I haven't even completely gauged myself. But yeah, I just feel so down. And if you asked me why, I have no reason for you. And that's depression. There doesn't have to be a reason why you're low of mood. And I know there's a lot of people that deal with depression on a daily basis. And although I have depression, there are days when it doesn't feel like I have depression. So I can be fine. Like, I've actually, for the past 3 weeks, I felt like I was brilliant, really high-spirited, happier than I had been in a while. Felt this sense of freedom, obviously, with giving up my job, etc. But it's if I think about it, it's probably the pros and cons to all of that. And I have had my high moments, but deep down I'm still there, and I still worry. Because say hello to anxiety. So it's fighting with those two. It does feel like a battle sometimes, because I've been trying to keep really high-spirited and very much positive. And yeah, I might not have enough money, or I might not have a secured job, but hopefully I believe that God will get me through, and my spirituality has been carrying me through. But ultimately then there's still that anxiety eating away at me, that, right, okay, how are you going to pay your bills next week? Have you got this money? What do you need to do? Do you need to do this? Can you afford to do that? It just plays on me. So I think it's probably taking a toll on me. I feel like I'm just going to let it pass. I am trying to recruit some methods to help with mood in general. So do things that make you happy. My son's fallen asleep here, but we've been having lots of fun and playing a bit of computer and just trying to kind of enjoy the moment with him. And similarly, now my nephew's here, we get on really well. So hopefully he'll keep me entertained and keep me smiling this afternoon. And I'm going out to meet with my friend later. So although I feel like down, and if anybody had phoned me and said, oh, come and do this, and come, I'd be like, depression is like major CBA mode. And I saw something on Facebook like probably a couple of months ago that said anxiety is when you worry about everything. Depression is when you couldn't care less about anything. And then having the two is like a real, real nightmare. So I am a bit in CBA mode, but I know I have to force myself. If it was up to me, if I didn't have my son with me, I would literally just sleep all day, probably eat junk food and just bulk watch series on Netflix. But I know that's not good for me. So what I'm doing instead is I'm going to force myself to get out, force myself to be around people, but people that you're comfortable with. And that's the thing. Make sure, I always say this, talking about mental health conditions isn't always easy. And especially when you don't feel like people understand you. And unfortunately, unless you have a friend that also experiences mental health condition, I don't think you're ever going to have that sense of, oh my God, this person completely understands where I'm coming from. And you feel that sense of connectedness and oneness, and you feel comfortable enough to be able to express yourself around them. So you may not have that person, but have someone that you trust, someone that you know, although they don't understand and they don't experience your mental health condition, they are supportive and they do listen to you. And make sure you let that person know when you are feeling low of mood or when you are feeling really bad, even if it's just a little WhatsApp saying, I'm just giving you a little heads up, I'm not feeling great today, I haven't been feeling great for a few days now. I'm very, very blessed with my circle of friends. That includes my sister. Without them, my battle with mental health, I don't know if I would have been as successful. I don't think I would have got through some of the dark days and moments, but I promised myself that I would message them and I keep them posted and I reach out to them. So in particular, I reach out to my sister. If I have my son and I'm having a really bad day and I'm battling with my depression or my anxiety, then I tend to call my sister and tell her that I'm coming round, so that at least my son doesn't have to battle with my depression and anxiety, and he can just be happy old him and play and laugh and smile. And sometimes that just helps me. And then at least if I know there's other adults around him, then I can kind of switch off. And I know not everybody has that facility, but you have to get good friends and family. And if you're watching this video and you don't have anyone that you feel you can have that conversation with, please, please, please write a comment, or there are agencies out there that will help you. If you're someone that I know but other people don't know that you're dealing with mental health condition, then reach out to me and I will be here for you. And I think the whole reason that I do the things that I do to protect myself when I'm having bad days is because of my son, because regardless of what I'm going through, this is my story. And as much as I know I can't prevent it and it hurts me to think about it, I want my mental health condition to be as little to do with his story as possible. But the second reason I do it is because I have an absolutely amazing friend. I love her to bits. She knows I love her to bits. She'll know exactly who I'm talking about when she watches this. But I have seen her struggle with her depression and anxiety and her mental health. And I've seen her shut me out completely to the point that I haven't seen her or heard from her in months and months and months. But I will always be there for her, and I will always send her the random messages, and I will always roll up on her unannounced, just to check up on her and encourage her to let me know when she's having bad days. And because I know that's what I want from her, I would want her to be able to just send me a text and say, you know what, Nads, I'm having a really crap day today. Sorry I haven't been in contact, but it's nice to just know you're there. And she does do that sometimes now, bless her. But that's what I'd want from her, and that's what I've encouraged her to do. And I can't encourage her to do that if I'm not going to do it myself when I'm in that situation. I feel positive that I'm going to come out the other end of this. I always do. Otherwise I wouldn't be here talking to you. But I think I'm just going to let it play out. I'm just going to allow myself to have my CBA mode, and if I want to go and lie in bed for a bit, I'll lie in bed for a bit, and just kind of just allow the drainedness that is depression to fester in me for about an hour or so maybe, but not for too long. At least I know, I feel positive that I know I'm going to be going out to speak to see one of my friends today and have a drink with her, and I know I can share all my feelings with her. But yeah, this is the life of an obsessive, anxious, depressive, which is me. And I hope anyone else out there experiencing depression has taken something from this, and someone that doesn't experience depression but has people that they're aware of that have depression and live with depression. Please know, when you have these low days, regardless of how many times you tell me to just pick yourself up, come on, switch on, you've just got to pick yourself up, you've just got to motivate yourself, you've just got to just make yourself happy. It's not that easy at all to do that. So if you have a friend or a family member or a loved one that suffers from depression, what I want you to do is I want you to allow them to have their low mood, but be there with them. Not be there for you to do the things that make you feel better about making that person feel better. Don't force your opinions of what you think should work on them, but just be there for them. Even if it means sitting there quietly with them and watching a film, just being there for someone that has these tough days. That's all they could ask for, just to have someone there, someone that they know is listening if they want to talk, but at the same time isn't going to force them to talk if they're not ready or if they don't feel able, and isn't going to take anything they say or do personally, because again, when you're feeling so low in mood, you are really skeptical about everything and life in general, and it might be a bit too much for some people. But yeah, you just need someone to kind of be there, just to have that shoulder there if we need to lean on it. Other things you can do to try and kick yourself out of low mood, one of the things is doing something that you enjoy, or doing something that can kind of take your mind off what you're thinking about. Another thing is looking at your diets and putting some healthy food in you, not some crap junk food. So I have made myself this beautiful concoction of, I can't even remember what I put in there, but there's definitely some avocado in there, I think strawberries, mango, almond milk, all sorts of crap in there. So just things that are supposed to kind of perk you up a little bit and be good for you and healthy for you are really good to help with mood. Obviously the battle you have when it comes to depression is it's not always these things. You're trying to counteract it. It's not always going to work, obviously. But yeah, you've got to try. You've got to do what you can do. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for being there. I feel a lot better now that I've shared this, and I have no doubt whatsoever that this will be a distant memory in a few days' time, or a few weeks' time, or whenever. Thank you for letting me share. Take care.
This is the Diary of an OAD. That's me, yeah, the Diary of an OAD. You wanna see? Diary of an OAD. That's who I be. I wanna show you what I go through on a daily. Diary of an OAD. That's me, yeah, the Diary of an OAD. You wanna see? Diary of an OAD. That's who I be. I wanna show you what I go through on a daily.